At the dawn of the Ming dynasty, a small village has been taken over by the Chongqing sect, who intimidate the villagers with supernatural phenomena that only they can fight. To get to the bottom of what's going on, Taoist Mei arrives in the village and quickly realizes that Chongqing are nothing more than con artists swindling money out of gullible villagers. But more difficult than defeating a powerful sect is overcoming the superstitions ingrained in ordinary people. China's online movie industry in 2024 is a very mixed picture. If in previous years it was getting stronger, and the quality of production was steadily increasing from year to year, then in the 2023 it became obvious that in many ways industry has hit a glass ceiling. Trends have died out and general interest in internet films among Chinese viewers has begun to decline, so that only the best of the best can now claim people's attention, while the middling significantly lost in earnings and began to go into the minus, unable to pay off. As a result, in the 2024 internet cinema split into two fundamentally different directions. On the one hand, the leaders of the film industry added to their quality even more, so that the best action movies for online streaming can now be put on the same board with the theatrical releases. On the other hand, there is a lot of cheap garbage, which online platforms are forced to take in to fill the gaps that formed with the disappearance of the middleweights, of which their catalogs mainly and consisted of. And here's the bottom line: Mei Returns is a movie that in 2022 or 2023 simply wouldn't be allowed to be distributed online, so cheap it looks and so mediocrely it's made. Films of this quality were okay when the Chinese online movie industry began in 2014 to 2015, and where director and producer Liu Hang started his career. However, by the end of the decade, the need for unwatchable penny-pinching thrash that tries to hide behind relatively well-known faces in the cast disappeared, and Liu Hang went into the shadows. Mei Returns is his swan song, filmed back in 2021 but released only now and seemingly without any post-production at all, with an hour's worth of timing, muddy sound, ugly editing, when a nighttime chase suddenly turns into a daytime, and special effects that any high school kid can now do on their notebook. The Taoist Mei, which translates from Chinese as one-browed, is a well-known character in Chinese folklore. In particular, it was played by Lam Chining in the classic Hong Kong fantasy action film Vampire vs. Vampire. Here this role is played by Chinese actor Liu Tiejiu, who became famous for his roles in similar films about another Taoist hero, Ninth Uncle. Alas, he does not have the acting charisma of Lam Chining, nor does he have his fighting skills, and in this regard, we can't understand the words of the film's producer Yeung, who said in the press that the film's creators will show their followers by example how to make movies about a one-browed Taoist. It seems he left out the not part,